I want to begin this little glimpse by looking at an interesting text. Let's begin reading in Mark chapter 7, verse 15. There is nothing outside of the man which going into him can defile him, but the things which proceed out of the man are what defile the man. If any man has ears to hear, let him hear. And when leaving the multitude he had entered the house, his disciples questioned him about the parable. And he said to them, Are you so lacking in understanding also? Do you not understand that whatever goes into the man from outside cannot defile him, because it does not go into his heart, but into his stomach, and is eliminated? Thus he declared all foods clean. Now you can readily see how monumental this is if you like a good barbecue with a pig roasting on the spit. If pigs are still unclean, then you can't eat one. But there are several aspects far more important than you getting ham at Thanksgiving. First, the Old Testament law was about to be nailed to the cross, and Christ's law would take its place. When the gospel goes forth into the world, it would be reaching millions of Gentiles, and the distinction between Jew and Gentile had to disappear. As Paul put it in Ephesians 2, verses 13 through 16, but now in Christ Jesus, you who formerly were far off, and he's referring to the Gentiles there, you who formerly were far off have been brought near by the blood of Christ. For he himself is our peace, who made both groups, and that's Jew and Gentile, who made both groups into one and broke down the barrier of the dividing wall by abolishing in his flesh the enmity, which is the law of commandments contained in ordinances, that in himself he might make the two into one new man, thus establishing peace, and might reconcile them both in one body to God through the cross, by it having put to death the enmity. It would no longer be about the law of Moses. It would now be about the law of Christ, the King of Kings, who delivered us from sin's condemnation, which, by the way, is the truly significant form of uncleanness.